We are live to episode 3 to the Rotation Show. We want to welcome everybody. I have our third guest, and he is something. His name is...
He's something.
His name is Conor Bugbee. He's a local Sacramento rapper and has opened for big names such as YG. At our local... It's pretty dope. Released 2 banger albums and multiple singles. Well known in Sacramento area and beyond, putting Sac on the map in a really good way. He also has a farm being built. He's about to hit the legal market, and honestly, this is the one. This guy's been on MTV Ridiculousness for his viral video and every other major meme platform out there.
Woo!
So,
let's get it.
Dude, Conor Bugbee,
Thank
welcome,
you.
bro.
Yeah,
You know, like when you walk into a building or into a party, that's what I wanted. That's what I need to go off every time you walk in.
Yeah, right. An announcement.
Whiskey drinking, pot smoking, 6'5",
dick grabbing,
tall as shit.
It's like, I'm coming in. These are my accolades, and let me step in.
Thank you guys for having me. I'm stoked.
No, it's
Of course,
awesome.
bro, of
It's cool to
course.
have you.
I'm ready, dude.
So, man, I honestly wanted to get into first the fucking dick twist video,
Oh
man.
my God. Dude, that's gonna haunt me for the rest of my life in a great way because it's funny.
But it's amazing,
yeah,
bro.
it was definitely got a lot more of a widespread than I expected it to be, but it definitely went
Where
everywhere.
were you? When,
Dude,
what is the story of the dick
That's
twist?
what people want to know.
So I'm going to Reno to one of my good friends' fights, MMA fights. He's also a worker of mine. And I'm shooting a video in the desert the next day to the Walk of Shame video. And we're sitting there watching him fight. And you can hear this dude in the back of the stadium. We're watching it. It's a dead-ass serious fight. And he just yells, "Twist his dick." We all in the stadium cannot stop laughing. We just can't believe he's actually saying this, right?
Yeah.
And then we're like, all right, just sit there, keep watching the fight. Then my worker comes in to watch to actually start fighting. Next thing you know, he's right behind me. Didn't even see him come there, had no idea. And he just yells, "Twist his dick." And I pull my phone out and he stands just right back up. And I was like, oh, right when I took the video and I pressed end, I was just like, this is fucking gold. Like I instantly knew.
Unreal.
I knew it was one of those because I was always trying to post funny shit all the time. And I've had a couple things on World Star before, but I instantly knew when I cut that clip, I was like, this fucking thing was gold.
Well, it was, bro, because it's one of those that you watch multiple times while getting that deep gut laugh, dude. That was fucking funny the first time I saw it.
Unreal.
I'm in the studio, right? And I go to post it. I show all my buddies and I post the video. And it got like 30. We're practicing for a show is what we're doing. We're rehearsing. I go back to my phone and it said 30,000 views, right? On Facebook is where it first popped off at. I was like, oh, damn, I didn't think it was real at first. Like, I didn't have that many views. This is like an hour into posting it.
30,000?
Dude, 30,000 views in like an hour, maybe
Damn, that's
2
big.
hours of posting it. He found me on Instagram through mutual friends. So he was a coworker of one of my friends I was at the fight with. Didn't even know.
The dick-
who's
the
he?
guy
The
that
Dick
was
Twist
yelling
guy,
dick
friend,
twist?
his name's Travis. Travis
Oh,
Lange.
shit.
Travis Lange. Shout out Travis Lange.
That's
He's the
his
fucking man.
name.
Shout out to
That's his
Travis
name.
Lange is the dick twister.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Shout out to
Yeah,
him.
There it is.
so he hits me. He's like, "Hey, man, I need you to take it down. It's a terrible look. I have kids. Me and my woman are going through this, that, whatever the hell's going on. It's like my job. I'm worried about it all." And I was like, and I look at the video again quick. It's at 60,000. This is, you guys, it's happening fast. Like, it's within minutes. It's going up thousands and thousands of views.
Holy
And I'm fired up. And
moly.
obviously, me being someone that wants to have any promotion of any kind, I'm like, okay, this is an opportunity, but I'm also not going to do it at the cost of this man, right?
Yeah,
Right.
So
absolutely.
we get back to rehearsing. I space on it because I wanted to think about it for a second. I wasn't saying I was going to take it off yet. I was going to keep trying at him.
Yeah.
Keep it. And then I end up not looking at it. Right till later after we're completely done and we're at 1 million views. Like it was this is after probably like a 9 to 10 hour period of time over this whole entire thing going into the night.
And when he, how soon did he call you?
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't even quite a full million. It might have been like 500, 600,000.
Like
But
from when you posted it till like how many hours?
It was probably 2 hours till he had messaged me on
he had
Facebook
Wow.
called you?
because he
Oh,
didn't
that
have
was
my
quick.
number. And then after I said like, "Oh man, are you sure you really want to take it down?" And then he had replied, and then I look at it like 10 hours later, and he's like, "Holy fuck, we're already to 500,000. Let's run this bitch and see what happens."
Fuck yeah. that,
Dude, I kid you. I
We're
kid you
viral.
not. He said that to me. I was dying.
Mama, we're famous.
Laughing. I was like, there's no way this dude. Just he went from like the heartfelt thing, like, please don't do this off of me. Like, I have a life and you're going to post this video. And then after we hit like a certain amount of views, he's like, let's see what happens with this. Let's
run it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, dude,
yeah,
I
dude.
was dying. And then everyone started posting all the celebrities. John Mayer to, I think even Jamie Foxx. Like, so
Damn.
many people
I
were
didn't know
posting.
that.
Oh, dude, it was like even John Mayer did in his Instagram live. He's like, someone's about to get the dick twist.
Oh,
And the thing.
yeah,
I was
dude.
just-
That is wild.
So did a lot of your people start texting you and sending shit?
Oh, yeah.
Because I know I did.
Because
I sent you a couple. Dude.
Everyone started posting it. People were putting it on there. Every MMA fighter did it.
Oh, yeah.
All these people were constantly doing it, and I would just I DM'd everybody, right? Because I was like, I gotta try and get some. You need
that
to tag
play,
me in it
yeah.
because you just did 1 million views in a day on this post. Like, I need to be tagged in this, you know?
sure, yeah.
Because you have the right to be tagged in all your content and your videos that you own and do. So I hit up everybody, every single meme page, every single person. You can see like 3 messages from me like, hey, thank you for sharing. I really appreciate it. Can you please tag me in the post?
Yep.
Because I realized in the beginning I was being a little crazy. So I'm like, because they wouldn't respond. I was like, you better take down the video or tag me in this video or I'm going to report you. I was petty in the beginning and I chilled way out.
Needed every view.
Yeah. Those views. Like, I will find you and have him twist you right off.
Yeah. Right away. Right away.
So after
Travis.
Yes, Travis fucking lands, dude. After that happened, a beer came out in San Francisco called the Richard Twist, and it was a photo of him on the bottle. Like, you just see so many people posting it all the time. And then
that's great.
I told everyone to tag Ridiculousness when I posted it, and then that's when Ridiculousness hit me, and I just leased them the video for their episode.
So they actually called you. They got in contact with you.
Oh yeah, they
that's
emailed
dope.
me. I believe they forget how it works. Like, Worldstar always DMs you on Instagram or wherever they see it at. They'll DM you, and then you kind of negotiate with them. And they send you the paperwork, and you'll lease them the video, send them the original file. So when I did it with Ridiculousness, we were emailing. They were super cool, super professional, but they lowballed me. So I started just going up on the video until they were like, look, we will not give you any more for this video. I was like, I was like, cool, but I'm not selling you the video. I'll lease you the video.
Yeah.
So I technically still own that motherfucker. So
That's
anyone
dope.
wants to do something, all right.
That's
No.
it. Can you actually? Can you say how much you got for leasing the video?
Oh,
or is that-
$1,000.
$1,000?
It was just
Okay,
$1,000
that's cool.
$1,000.
Yeah.
Winning, bro.
That's cool.
And
Like,
all of that
Yeah.
airplay.
I was wondering. I
Shit.
never knew how much like you'd get for something like that. But that's fucking cool.
$1,000. Hit up the Travis dude. I was like, hey, they want to do it, and he's like, yeah. I was like, just take half.
Yeah,
take half the
that's
video.
great.
You really are the dick twist. So like,
Yeah.
I should give you the whole 1,000, but
You guys should have like gone out to dinner and filmed the whole thing, you and Dick Twist,
Dude.
and then just like had a good bro like night out, and then film that whole thing. I would have been.
I was telling him we need to go to public places.
Yeah.
And you just pop up in the background, twist his dick. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, dude, why aren't you going into every sporting event? You should be buying tickets, wearing the same shirt, going to a UFC fight.
Yeah.
And yelling twist his dick and tell me that everyone in that arena would not start dying laughing.
Yeah, I would start chanting it.
He could totally market
Bro, I'm
himself
telling
to
you, you
make
could
it
sell
happen.
a t-shirt or
Yeah,
something.
He
Whatever
totally
it is.
can. But maybe there's people that do and people that don't.
Yeah.
But the people that do,
He does have kids, remember?
people that
People that do. With anything viral, those guys get like a 3-year clout for that.
I
And
know,
they
dude, it's-
They get paid to go to events, to clubs, to things.
Yep.
And
There's certain things-
just for a funny ass video.
There's certain things that are the funny viral videos, though, that you're stoked to have out there. One might make you look really cool. One might make you do this or that. One might be yelling "twist his dick" in an arena in a male-on-male grappling match, fighting. So that was the hilarious thing when people are like, "I'm at dinner. I'll be with my mom. I'll be with my dad. We go at McCooney, and there's a waiter, and he's like." Are you the dick twist guy?
Damn.
Bro, no, I'm telling you, it happens all the time
way.
because the
Dope.
hat, you guys made that hat for me.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the hat I'm wearing in the video, you guys made. So people
Right.
recognize the hat. I've had a few people recognize the hat, and they go, "Are you the
That's
dick twist guy?" I'm like,
That's
Damn.
dope. And you got that
known
logo
for
everywhere.
"Oh, dude, everywhere."
God,
I've
that's
had
dope.
people
That's wild.
ask me or FaceTime before and be like, "Can you do the dick twist real quick? Can you do it real quick?" And
No
send it to their
way.
buddy. Oh yeah, dude, it was a construction worker thing. I swear,
Dude,
all the
that's
construction
cool.
workers were cracking up, dude.
That's fucking dope. Well, that's the background to the Dick Twist video.
wow.
And that's sick.
No,
Everybody,
it's good. I
a
feel
lot of people wanted to know.
That was satisfying.
I've been waiting to tell that story.
We might go viral because we got the background of the story and the name of the guy's Travis.
For
That's
everybody,
good enough
Travis
for me,
Lange.
man.
For anybody who, right?
He's about to pop up in the background.
I know, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, he's a cool guy, dude. It was exposed him a little bit in the beginning, but when he hit me back saying, "Let's run it,"
That's awesome. How cool.
I was dying
Do
laughing.
you ever
like-
keep in touch with them? Do you
all
ever
the
talk to
time.
them?
I
Oh,
sent
that's
him, dude.
awesome.
Someone redid the Twister photo for the movie Twister and put him next to the tornado, and then put Dick Twister, and I sent it to him. I was like, he just laughs at it all
That's
now.
a vicious Dick Twist right
Oh my
there.
god! I was
I
like,
bet
these-
his wife is still with him.
yeah.
He got famous overnight.
I hope.
She may be the real Dick Twister.
Ooh,
You know what I mean?
She
plot
taught him.
twist?
Shout out to Mrs. Lange.
Yeah, she taught him.
Mrs. Twist.
Mrs. Twist.
So Connor, let's get into you, man. Let's get into your background. Let's get into where you're from and how you got to where you are with the music and with the cultivation and cannabis and all of that, man. Where you from?
I grew up in Orangevale in like Loomis, California, so towards
Hell
like
yeah.
Citrus Heights area, and then to Loomis. Went to a couple different high schools like Del Oro and Casa that are both near there. And then as far as like the whole cannabis thing, dude, that just started from selling dime bags in 7th grade. When I was a kid, I remember I smoked a joint in a receipt. That was the first time I ever got stoned.
shit, in a receipt.
In a receipt.
Good old paper
Dude,
ink.
that
Dirty
couldn't have
ass.
tasted good.
Probably McDonald's McDouble receipt.
Oh, a little grease on there, maybe. From the
Yeah, so
hamburger.
that's when I.
But did you die?
Oh, I was so fucking stoned.
Yeah.
First
Dude.
time. Some people say they don't get stoned the first time. Me, I was fucking lit.
Okay.
Receipt
I was
paper.
I was toast.
I bet it was the ink on the receipt paper.
Oh yeah, dude, that's probably what it was. I mean, shit was still cool back then. I mean, obviously there was great bud back then too. I mean, for
There was
sure.
that stinkier weed, yeah.
Yeah,
For
it was.
sure.
I remember. I think it was called Snowcat.
Oh yeah.
It was called Snowcat. It was
That
the
was-
first shit I smoked.
We
Yeah,
kn-
Snowcat.
Yeah.
My family nicknamed that nightcap, bro.
Really? See,
It's
yeah.
like a take you down,
Hey,
bro.
dude, it was an eighth
That
of
was a
Snowcat.
strong one.
Broke it down on a receipt, and I was lit. But it was off to the races from there. I mean, that's when I was like, just at school. I was like, all right, I gotta find a way to buy some shit, make some money, have some money. So I was like, started taking little cellophane wrappers and putting a little nugget in there and lighting it. Like, all right,
yeah.
putting
yeah.
in a Heidecan. You guys remember the Heidecans?
Oh yeah. You twist it off. Looks like a thing of Pringles.
Oh
or
yeah!
something.
Oh, I had the
all
Pringles,
of
the
it.
red
Yeah.
Pringles,
Yeah.
the bottom unscrews.
Dude,
They had
those
every
are
smoke
great.
shop had it.
Yeah, they had those in drinks too, all that stuff.
I would
the
have
cans.
a monster that's just
Arizona iced
100
tea.
years old because it's been dinged on everything, and you can clearly tell this is not a legitimate monster.
Yeah, there's no
It's done.
longer a liquid inside.
It's just a jar now, you know.
Arizona
that's-
iced tea is pissed.
yeah,
They have a lot of those, dude.
dude. Think about that's funny because they never at that time. I mean, I don't know even know if they knew about it, but think about how much their brands were getting used and resold for. I didn't even think about
Oh
that.
yeah. All
Yeah,
day.
all
crazy.
day.
Yes.
So you moved through, you moved through middle school selling, and then high school.
Same thing,
Just
dude.
grinding.
Well, when I was in high school, I mean, I was still doing the same thing because I mean, my parents always like were there. I had roof over my head, everything, but anything extra, I always had to get myself. So I was
right.
always had a hustler mentality since I was in middle school. And then after I graduated high school, I went to Santa Barbara, Isla Vista. So that was fucking.
That's party town.
That
down
was
there.
like an experience. That's like the most. I feel like movie college experience when you see that because you're around UCSB even though
Yep.
we're in like the city college so
Right.
you're around all these people that are going so hard you're seeing 700 800 kids on the street
And Santa Barbara's not a big place.
no not at all
So it's all condensed. Everybody's mixing. It doesn't matter. The frat houses, frat parties, and all that is game
front
ball.
lawning it everywhere
Yeah.
because
Game
you're by
ball,
the
dude,
beach
yeah.
So after I went to school for like 2 semesters actually it was only a semester went there for 1 semester and I remember just sitting on my couch and just thinking of like I'm like struggling to afford to live in this place.
Right.
I don't have any funding at all from it. From the school, I got my FFA and it was like $500 or FAFSA, whatever it is.
Yeah,
my FFA.
yeah.
But my FAFSA was like $500. And I was just remember sitting on my couch. I was like, dude, what am I gonna do for the rest of my life that I can be happy and enjoy doing? Like at this point, I'm sitting here, all these classes, everything. I'm like, do any of these take me to where I actually want to be? And am I wasting my time because it's fun here?
Totally.
I packed my shit, was out, came home, started growing weed in my dad's backyard, started making music in my dad's freaking bedroom and closet, and then Golden One Arena,
Your
licensed
weed
farms.
Your
Fuck,
weed
yeah.
funded your music.
Yeah, it's
what's up.
always been like that for me, because I just feel like whether it's passion, things I have passions for, whatever it
Yeah.
is, the one thing that I love most, and I is having my time and my freedom to do what I want when I want. Like,
Absolutely.
I think being able to be your own business owner, for people that enjoy it and like
Yeah.
doing it, it gives me the freedom to grind when and how, and that is something that keeps me, you know, motivated. And I always knew that, even though it's not like I've had crazy record label offerings and this, that, and the third, I always wanted to be and put myself in a position to have control.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
You know, you don't.
Great
I
way to
don't
look at it, because it's true. Because I mean, think about it. You know, put yourself back there. If you would have stayed and look at your path that way, I mean, what that would have looked like. How you'd be today. Like, would you be happy? Where would you be? You'd be miserable.
I mean,
you know, you never know.
You never know. I definitely would have probably been a strung out college kid from
Yeah.
raging nonstop, because every one of my friends that stayed and got a degree, I swear they're like professional partiers, and they're smart.
Yeah.
Some did really well, some didn't, you know, because
Right.
college has transformed in the past 30, 40 years. It's not what it used to be.
No.
So now it's like a timeout from a kid into adulthood.
Yeah.
You get to go live these, most of these people, I don't even want to say some, like I was there. Some of these kids are taking a huge break in their life to be able to have fun, party on the government's dime, which nothing to them, but I was just like, I know where I'm gonna be if I'm here, and that's
Yeah.
overindulging,
And
turning
that's
up.
good. And
That
now,
makes sense.
now being able to, like you said, do something that you love, you're passionate about, you enjoy doing. I mean, like,
Yeah.
that's a dream. That's
Yeah.
the dream.
And it's dude. In the weed industry is the best industry.
Yeah.
And
Hands
you
down.
know, it's weird because everybody kind of everybody doing pretty good in the weed industry has that same background. I started smoking, then I started hustling it in middle school to pay for it and not have to pay, or to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you
and
had to support it,
yeah.
into growing it and into getting a license and making it happen.
Totally. I remember my dad, he would leave me like $5 to last me for lunch for a day or two. Some days he'd leave it 10, but it was like always hit and miss. But he would leave me $5.
Yeah.
And I just used to be like, all right, I'm not eating lunch today.
Yeah.
I'm not eating lunch because
My
this
weed budget.
$5 has got to go towards this weed.
Yeah.
And we're about to smoke and eat some food at my friend's house.
My
after school,
$5
you know?
plus his $5
$5
plus his $5 plus his
Yeah.
$5, we could get a
Dub.
dub.
We can
Dude,
get a
easy.
dub.
We get a dub. But then someone has to have the dollar
Swisher.
for the swisher on top. Dude, it was a thing.
Great
You
swishers.
would get it to the weed,
Yeah.
and then you would need that extra dollar.
You could get the change though. You
Yeah.
could always find
Yeah,
some
scrape it
quarters.
up.
You could find something to get the swisher, but that was the mandatory thing. If you had a dub
Yeah.
and a swisher or two for after school,
You're golden.
Done
your
deal.
day's made.
Yeah,
What else
yeah.
do you
That's all
need
you
from
need.
that as a kid?
Yeah, it really, man, just.
It's
That takes
nostalgic
me
just
back.
thinking, yeah.
That takes me
I can
back.
see you
For real.
I was
staring at
thinking,
the
I was
spot.
like, man,
And
sitting by
honestly-
the poolside, smoking
Yeah.
with the homies.
Honestly, you also have to have someone that was 18 and older to buy
Yes.
the swisher
Yeah.
for you.
We used to play Hey Mister for a swisher all the time.
Yeah, all the
because
time.
asking someone to get alcohol, anyone's going to be like, dude, I can't believe people ever bought me alcohol outside of a liquor store trying,
that's wild.
And
asking them.
Would
Yeah.
you buy someone alcohol outside?
Fuck no.
Me neither.
Hell
Fuck,
no.
but we did that all the
Oh
time.
my God, it's
Yeah.
100% sting up
Yeah,
now.
dude.
Yeah,
I'm going to
back
jail.
Then it was back then.
Yeah.
I felt like we probably felt we were invincible.
What are you doing in
dude,
here?
Yeah.
I bought a 12-year-old looking boy who was a man. I thought he was a man. I thought he was 20, but he was 12.
Yeah, exactly.
And I bought him a 40 ounce.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
Dude, we had a dude at Taco Bell in Loomis. He used to buy 40s for us, and we'd give him money. Dude, this dude was way older too. I can't believe he even did it for us. He would hand us the 40s through the drive-through window.
No,
because
he worked at Taco Bell?
Yeah, it was right next to the Rayleighs.
Oh,
He would be
shit.
on his shift, and he'd go on his lunch break, get the 40s, have it because he was the
Yeah,
manager,
dude.
and he would hand it to us through our window, and I'd be like, "Thank you so much."
Did you guys ever get like tacos and stuff at the same time?
Oh, of
like
course.
you get some,
Few-
yeah. Your order.
this lasted for a little while, so we definitely got him from him quite a few
Oh
times.
fuck yeah! That's
See,
good
but there
though,
was
man.
a lot more older people that pushed for the kids to party and like, party safe, guys. I got that
Yeah.
for you. Nowadays, I guess we're like,
Now it's like
I don't know.
No,
Yeah.
dude. We used to.
Could be a setup and a half, and I got too much to lose, kid. I gotta go.
Way too much. I'm having a heart to heart with them. Like, look, I want to see you have a great time. But I could lose everything just
So
fucking
bad.
with you.
Yeah, exactly.
I would
Switch
totally
Riz.
buy it if I knew your parents, bro.
I don't smoke cigarettes, so I wouldn't even buy a kid a pack of cigarettes. I'm being dead serious.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I'm the same way. It's not even worth it. You never even know.
No.
The stings are too good these days.
dude, could you imagine? Could you imagine if you're just on the next episode of Cops?
No, fucking.
Standing in front of a liquor store, got sting op for a 12-pack of bud.
Dude.
Dude,
No,
it happens.
that would be
The Hey
so
Mister for a
shitty.
Swisher though was pretty legit because people all the time you say, hey, can you get me a single grape Swisher? You're almost like, how much trouble could I really get? after
Yeah,
buying a
like,
Swisher?
what's gonna happen? This fucking thing.
Apparently, a lot of people. Went
Speaking
to jail
of
for
Swisher, do we have anything rolled up?
it.
We'd
Yeah,
like
let's
to.
get some flyers.
No
Get in
Swisher, but we got some.
rotation.
Hey, shout out to Taylor for rolling these fat
Thank you, Taylor.
bats.
Oh my god, dude. Jesus Christ. Fuck.
All right.
Jeez, look at that.
And we need a lighter.
Lord of mercy. Dude, are you guys kidding
All
me?
right.
We're not kidding you. This is
looks
the rotation
painful.
show.
Woo.
Um,
I do have to mention something though. I want to go back to something you said because you said at some point you were in Orangevale.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a funny story about Orangevale because I didn't grow up there. I grew up, I was in the Bay Area, then Antelope, so the Sacramento area, then the rest of my life. But for a little while, I had a decal shop at Denio's. I think you knew about this, right?
I heard about this. Yeah.
And I took it over from some dude that had lived in Orangevale all of his life. Really cool dude. Built this booth, bought it from him. And one thing that he told me, like when I was taking over the business, was, "Hey, I've got a lot of repeat customers from Orangevale, and they always want their decals, OV stickers." I was confused because, and keep in mind, I went to Oakmont, so I knew the O sticker, like, you know, for your high school, I get it, put it on your truck. And then all of a sudden he was like, I was asking him and he's like, yeah, these like Orangevale people are serious. Like they represent, so they put it on their trucks, they put it on their cars.
Wait, what sticker is
It's
this?
an OV sticker.
You mean to
OV?
tell me you were the OV sticker plug?
I guess so, unknowingly. And the still is running. I sold it, and now there's a guy there named Aaron running the booth at Denials, and he still has the original file. So I think it was John was the guy that I bought. John Sullivan, I remember. That was the guy I bought it from. So I think
OV.
he was the originator because he's an OG
Got
guy.
6 in a drawer somewhere in my garage.
See?
Hands down.
And that's why I wanted to say, people from Orangevale don't fuck around because if you've got enough where you're just repping it on your car, I mean, you know,
Dude,
it's a thing. It's cool. I was like, that's kind of dope.
Everyone always had one. I actually never had a car when I lived in Orangevale, so I actually never put it on one, but I bought
Yeah.
the stickers, put it on dressers, put it on tables and
yeah.
things like that. But it was definitely probably not as trendy now, but back in the day, everybody had an OV sticker on their car.
Seriously,
From
I know.
from the soccer
Right.
mom to the punk ass kid with 215s in his trunk, you know, like
Everybody.
everyone had an OV sticker.
Everybody
know.
repping their city, man.
I can't believe it was you were for a stint of time.
It's crazy.
I
yeah.
could have been slinging stickers.
That could have been it. Yeah, you know, it was a good time. You know, it's hot as shit in Denials, but we had a good time cutting those stickers up.
That's
so.
repping your city.
That is
hard.
so funny, dude.
Sovi, I always think about that.
My
Anytime
friends,
I hear Orangeville.
dude, I have friends from Orangeville that are gonna watch this and be like, "No way,
Dude,
he's the
it's
dude
real.
that made the stickers."
Hey, I still connect you guys if you need them.
Dude, they have them at the liquor stores everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
So, man, speaking about that, man, I wanted to ask, what did it feel like opening up for YG in front of your hometown and just fucking blowing? I wasn't
gotta
able
be
to
unreal.
go, but I saw it go off.
Check that off a bucket list.
I
Right?
want to know. Yeah,
It
I
was
kind of want to know.
Full blown
all
golden
about it.
one. Oh my god.
So shout out 102.5 and 103.5. They're not around anymore, but everyone there and everyone at 102.5 have been like the coolest people on planet Earth. They've been nothing but like loving. They reached out. They played all my music on the radio, so I got a good relationship with the program directors, and I knew some of the DJs and the jockeys that were there. So we were at lunch one time. I forget what we were doing. We were doing something fun, and I was talking to him. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna do a Hella Summer event. YG's gonna be performing Tiger, everyone, and I might maybe have 10 to 15 minutes that you can perform on." I was just at that time, I'm like, well, bro, I mean, I'm not even saying I'm not trying to get my hopes up, but if you need it, call me. 100% I'll do it.
I'm there.
No questions asked.
Yep.
Year goes by, or however much time it was till the concert. I get a text from him 72 hours before the event. I have tickets to it
shit.
to go.
Yeah.
72 hours. I have not done one day practicing for a show. I don't even have a set list. I have done the limited amount of shows I've done in my life at that time. I forget what I was even working on and why I hadn't done any recently. Damn. He hits me saying 72 hours. Do you want to do Hella Summer? I was like, inside I'm screaming, no, don't do it, I'm terrified, but I know that I'm 100% saying yes and we're gonna do this and get it done. So
hell yeah.
Yeah, we're at McCooney. We just met up after he called me. We meet at McCooney and he tells me this and I'm just like, no fucking way. I called everybody the second I left. I called Ted, the guy that produces Ted Digital, produces all my beats. Shout out Ted. He DJs for my shows. Yeah. I called Jay Cyrus right after. He was damn near like out. It's not like a choreographer, but he was the dude like, hey, he's performed a million times. He's been on tours, so he's like really good with it. So he was the one putting me on game, helping me get ready. We were up till like 4 a.m. every night before the show.
Was it just adrenaline from that point? Like from just straight like
I'm going to my farms. I'm every day just pacing around like I gotta be there. I'm already tired. I'm up hella late because that's the only time people can get away from their lives to come dedicate time to this. So we're just sitting there practicing every night, getting ready. And when that time came up and we got, dude, I mean, you're pulling in the bottom underground parking lot. They give you an artist pass. You go through metal detectors. You're walking in the back of an arena that you've never seen other than the front gates going to the Kings game. This is Golden One, a brand new arena. It's the biggest thing that's in our city. I mean, Shoreline Amphitheater, or not Shoreline, is it Mount? Shoreline's right here, right?
Shoreline,
Toyota Amphitheater?
It used to be, I think, Sleep Train, but it's Shoreline now.
So that the outdoor amphitheater is going to be like the next coolest place. But this is the one.
Oh, yeah.
This is, check it off the bucket list. You performed at the arena in your own city is the coolest thing. Right. So I was super stoked. I'm walking through the back. I'm looking at all these other artists that are they're in their own rooms doing their own thing. It's not like I'm just kicking it in the back with YG all the time. It never works like that at shows unless you know someone, you know? Yeah. So they give me my own room. We're just jumping around in there. So stoked on life, having fun, practicing. And then we went out, did the sound check, dude, and I'm staring at all these seats in this place. And, you know, it's like, dude, I don't even know how, like, going out to perform feels like either right when you either jump off a cliff and you have that huge, or you're about to get in a fist fight or something, like that life or death moment that you know there's no turning back. That's what it feels like for me when you walk out on a stage. You're just like, oh, fuck, I can't turn around and leave. You know, it's not, there's no option but then finish it out.
We gotta go. It's
so,
go time.
Dude, it's fucking go time. So,
this is when you sound check. That's how many hours before the show?
That's 2 hours before the show. Ooh. So I'm just sitting there, do the little basic sound check run through. Everything sounded great. I was super stoked because when you're doing a performance like that, you'll have in-ear monitors. Okay. So you have to be able to hear yourself. So if I come out there with the mic and I go, hey, you would hear echo and everything bouncing off the stadium. So artists that are performing oftentimes, unless they're going like fully over lyrics, they have in-ear monitors so they can hear themselves. So practicing with all this new stuff, not even knowing what I'm doing with it, just had bought it right before, so I had my own stuff. Shit. And then, you know, just you come out to go perform and it's just like, holy shit. There's no turning back. And
it was all the way full already?
It was way more full than I thought it was going to be. I thought it might be half. It was probably like 85% capacity.
Damn.
And
that's a lot.
Yeah. Dude, there was a bunch of people in there. I was like, I couldn't believe it. And I had a bunch of friends that, dude, I got to swear I have some of the best friends in the world. Dude, they came to my concert, forgot their tickets in the party bus at the house, right? So they bought, dude, there's 20 of these people on a bus. Forgot their tickets, get to the front. My buddy ends up buying them all new tickets.
No way.
And they came to the front of the show as I'm performing, like they're coming in, and they just start throwing ones in the air.
Oh, wow.
So my boys threw like $1,500 in ones. So they're just throwing boom, boom. I'm performing, so I'm fired up.
Rockstar
dude, I'm having
right
fun. I'm
there.
just like,
feeling good.
Yeah, so I was like, dude, these guys like felt like they saved my day because right when they did it, you know, I was just.
That's like unfucking. That's dope ass props on them, dude. Just throwing that out there.
It was funny.
Unplanned and fucking it made it happen.
Yeah, it was sick. I think just for that timing and them coming out there, it was super sick. And then it's like, not only is performing your song, you know, part of the battle, but then you have time in between where you need to catch your breath, center yourself, and communicate with, you know, 10,000 plus people. And so that was like, you know, that's even my boy Cyrus was just like, we were just, you're like thinking of what you want to say, and it ended up working out perfectly. I forgot what I said. I was watching the footage the other day, but just like, everyone put your middle fingers up, put them up, and you just got the whole stadium, everyone out there with their middle fingers up.
That's
and then the first
sick.
lyrics to the song that plays is Scope Flaw yelling "fuck the law," boom, and then the bass hits, and it's just.
That was insane.
I got
That
adrenaline
feeling.
right now thinking about it.
Dude, I'm thinking about it too right now.
Dude,
I think
shit's
that's
crazy.
what like famous artists fucking fiend for, and that's why they don't stop performing. They could be rich and settle down and take, but not even money can buy that feeling of probably all those thousands of people singing your song back to you type shit. Wow.
yeah.
That's got to be
That's the next.
an
addicted.
amazing feeling.
That's one of the next things that's just super excited to go when you're performing or doing places like that and people are singing all your shit back to you.
Yeah,
like and you see these stadiums, you see the Instagram clips where they'll just cut the music and then the crowd finishes singing a verse or like those. That's like even. That's kind of what you chase. You're chasing
goosebumps and
exactly.
shit.
Yeah.
Goosebump shit. You're chasing because that's just the thrill. That's
Oh
like
my
that.
God.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's probably why people keep trying to perform forever. Obviously, the money for a lot of people that have, like I was saying, the freedom thing, and you're in a record deal that's terrible for you. You don't own your masters. You don't even maybe own your touring, whatever you do, but you're obligated to it.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. Like, if you were doing those tours and you owned all your shit, you're probably just making tens of millions of dollars,
Right.
But a lot of the times you see people, they're like probably forced to tour, and I wonder if they even get to keep a lot of money from it. I was just
a good question.
just thinking to myself.
I'm wondering, when you did the show, like after the show, did you notice like a difference in like exposure? What did that look like after the show for you?
Agent, I had probably I would say just from that was 800 followers, something like that, crazy. Which for me, there's that was a huge percentage of the people there. I had just so much more interaction and everything on my account than I had. So I definitely had hundreds of followers that I got from that, which was huge. I was fired up. To me, that was the coolest thing ever. And then you're seeing people out there. So Sage the Gemini was there, and me and Sage the Gemini started walking in the crowd. And obviously people are taking hella photos with him, and then people started taking some photos of me. So I'm just all fired up. That's the coolest experience because you're just you get to feel that instant feeling back that people are stoked on something you may have gave to them. So when you're getting that type of feedback and you're in that moment, it's super cool with people that can enjoy something that you made regardless if they would have liked it or not.
That's awesome. No, that energy's got to be unreal.
It's got to be unmatched, dude.
Yeah.
That's
I didn't
the
realize
rush of that.
I didn't realize how much I missed going to concerts, so we just started talking about it.
See?
It's
That's
really-
true. There's a
that-
feeling when you're at those concerts.
It's been so long.
It's been so long since
Too
I've been to a
long.
concert.
We got a concert coming up. It's at Dry Diggins up the 50, and it's gonna be at El Dorado County Fairgrounds. It's gonna be dope. It's a nice little reggae concert.
I'm performing right after at Dry Diggins Festival, after so it's a Friday, Saturday, right?
Yeah.
So that Sunday, this will probably be my first showing forever. A good friend of mine is Troy that owns Beach Hut. They're doing a huge 40th anniversary thing where they have all the beach huts from all over the state. And they're using the same lighting, same festival, they're leaving all this stuff there. So
Oh, shit. It's the
he
same
knows,
spot?
Yeah, he knows the guy that
cool.
does the Dry Diggins. So it's all the same Dry Diggins festival with just different banners and shit like that. And I'm performing there. So
Nice.
That's going to be
that'll
dope.
sick.
So that's on Sunday?
That's the Sunday.
Cool. Well, shit. Check that out.
What is that? August 29th, Sunday?
Yeah. That's a nice 3-day weekend then. People can go party out there Friday, Saturday, Dry Diggins, and boom, Sunday, wrap it
Dude,
up with the show.
I hella want
That's
to go
cool.
to. I'm going to Dry Diggins this year for sure.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude. This is my first time going. I'm just can't wait.
It's a good time.
Do you know the guy Fia or Fia?
Yeah, Fia.
Fia?
Yeah.
Bro,
He sings. He sings
that fool's
quite a few songs.
fire.
Yeah, he's sick.
I heard him
He's
in Hawaii when I was in Maui. That was the first time I had heard his music. Everyone plays it out there.
Yeah, he has
Super
Love
fire.
Me. He Love Me.
Yeah, Love Me's the one.
And he has 2 or 3 other ones. Really good.
Yeah.
But let's talk the grow, man. Let's talk what's going on. What are you doing?
Man, Nevada County. So just getting a licensed facility growing. It's 5,000 square feet. Mixed lights. So it's just been that whole process of buying a piece of land. They require residents out there. They require certain things, So that buying a piece of land, developing it start to finish to get everything, the building permits, all the stuff you need to get,
Yeah, dude.
able to get licensed and up there is no joke. But it's been exciting, dude. I'm super stoked because seeing these grow techs, they got the grow tech greenhouses, One Up Construction's building them. They're super talented guys. And you're just seeing them put these actually nice high-end, fully built-out, engineered buildings and structures with all this technology in it that's all new for me when you get to see all the capabilities. So I'm so excited to like play with it and really just see what you can do and maximize and just bring to the table.
That's dope. I think I saw on your Instagram story, and I wanted to ask you more about it because I thought it was so dope, but I haven't seen any posts lately about it. It's I guess would be your residence that you're building there. Tell me about that, because I was thinking, I'm like, damn, you know, I got a condo in Sac, and it's like, I'm trying to get the hell out, and I'm like, that looks nice out there, like land, you know, put, you know, something, just drop it on there, you know, build a little deck.
Yeah.
Smoke the weed outside.
Anywhere up NorCal right now is really beautiful.
So how does
it's bitter? It's a very bittersweet thing for me because I totally understand what you're talking about.
Yeah,
it's you have this little tiny home, and tiny home's super trendy right now too. Everyone loves it, and it's there. But I'm so pissed about it at the same time too because you shouldn't even be required to have homes on the site of farms and cultivation sites and doing that. It just doesn't like. Just because you grow this, you have to have a house at it. So it's just a weird requirement that was so bittersweet because I had to buy a house, get it delivered, wait the time, do it all to get it shipped there. So every time I see it, I'm just like, you are the most unnecessary, cute little house I've ever seen. Like, you know, like, I like that it's there. It looks great, but every time I see it, I'm just like, God, in a year when they change this rule and I stare at this thing every day, I'm going to be like,
gonna be
hopefully they change it. I mean, you know, so hopefully
I'm sure they will.
But yeah, I love it. It looks cool. It looks like a great little office.
Yeah,
like, it would be tight. We were gonna get one of our guys to live there, but we'll see how it goes. It's almost nice when you don't got to worry about tenants, dude. In California, having any type of tenant is a very, very stressful. Can be very stressful, you know.
Oh, so yeah, absolutely.
We'll probably just, you know. I don't know. I'm just excited to get the greenhouses going. All the other stuff's cool. The buildings, the shops, the houses, all super nice to have the capability and the resources to just do the best job you can, start to finish. But the greenhouses is just what's going to be nice because you're talking pulling tarps every night, every morning, multiple sites. You're just kind of like that. That right there is just.
So what's the brand name?
So far I think we're going with Golden Valley Farms. That's what's gonna be. We want to do the branding and do all that stuff. Definitely right off the bat, you know, we're just trying to produce the best. Just trying to get dialed in with our spot just the second we hit the ground running. But the brand's definitely gonna be something I want to put work into. Golden Valley Farms is what we're gonna do, and you guys will be helping with that for sure. 100%.
Always
100%. So yeah, that's what we'll call it. Just focus on flower.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then try and put it everywhere we can. Fortunate to just try and do stuff. I feel like in Northern California, where you just know so many people that have delivery services, licenses for retail, all that type of stuff.
Helps,
yeah, and this is a great.
Totally.
You feel like you're in the mecca for cannabis when you're in Northern California.
This is it, yeah. Especially in this general vicinity we're all in. It's like so concentrated.
There's a lot of weed here.
A lot of weed. It's like a hub.
Yep.
If you think about it, Sacramento Bay Area is like you feel like the closest hub you have to like Northern America cannabis.
Yeah.
Like, and a greenhouse, and you have that type of stuff. I was talking with David the other day. Wait, was it David? I think it was David. And he was just talking about indoor versus mixed light. Oh no, it was on your guys' podcast.
Oh yeah.
So that's what it was. So I remember listening to it.
Yeah.
And I was like, God, it's so true. Like when you think about growing in an environment that's already suitable, you're trying to recreate the sunlight. So when you're in a greenhouse and you have the ability to control the climate and all these other things that you have such control with now, it's pretty cool that you can grow a product that looks pretty much like indoor. It tastes better most of the time. It has all these other profiles you're just trying to recreate indoor.
It's really incredible with what the actual natural sunlight does. You know, and you let that little bit of that in. Mix light, boom.
Yeah.
It's true. Like, even like I get that. And I remind myself too, I kind of get myself to like a snobby smoking mode where I'm like, I'm just going to smoke all this indoor flower. But, one of our guys at the shop, he was like, hey, I got some of this sun-grown flower. You want to try it out? And I was like, yeah, let's give it a shot. Smoked it. Damn, I was lit. I wasn't even expecting it. It was just nice,
good,
all the terpene profile, the flavor of the hit was different, got me back to a place where my receptors weren't used to.
You're
And it probably
set.
switched it up on you. You know, if you change something all the time, like if you do something that's dramatically different, you're gonna probably even notice it more.
Yeah, exactly.
But indoor's always been that, like, even since a kid. I mean, if you had a dub of some indoor,
Yeah,
you know, for
sure.
more than 20 is definitely what it costs. You've got a couple grams of something or whatever. You know, that's gonna be. You know, if you had indoor back when I was growing up, that was everything, and it still is. Like, you just really can't go all the way and say everything's indoor yet, but
Yeah.
I definitely think smoking fire ass greenhouse is, you know, that's where I think I'm comfortable with. Sometimes even when it goes to like the outdoor and all that shit, like that, I'm
yeah.
like, I've just smoked so much trashy weed in my life as a kid growing up to where I almost, you know, like now when I
Yes.
don't have to smoke it, I'm like,
Smoke
dude,
trashy,
I don't.
trashy weed and resin.
Yeah,
too.
sometimes it's like, oh, I don't know if I want to smoke that blunt that's got that weed in it.
Yeah.
But
You
I
start
know,
getting, you start getting a little weed snobby. I get it.
Everybody
Yes.
does.
I
because
know,
if you know
you do.
something's nice and
It's
better, it's like,
always-
oh, just roll my blunt,
Yeah.
dog. Just roll this. I'll smoke you out.
Yeah, exactly. You
I want
know?
to smoke this.
Damn.
It's true.
It's
No, I
always
feel that.
nice to
I feel
humble
that.
yourself on some, you know what I mean, outdoor and stuff like that. And mixed light, man. People are doing amazing things with mixed light nowadays.
Yeah.
And it's really, it's looking like almost the better way.
Yeah.
Because the sun gives you a lot of benefits because of the energy costs.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
think of that.
Not
It's
even
fucking
thinking of,
amazing.
not even the energy cost, which also just reflects on the price point of
Yeah.
what you're getting. So now you have such a more consumer friendly price
Yeah.
product. You know, you have so many more people can get it, and you're actually able to probably get the same margins,
And-
depending at a certain point when this crazy market world we go.
And the quality is amazing.
yeah.
So, and it's happening more and more. Everybody's starting to really, really dial that
Yeah.
mixed light system in.
Someone made a point to me too, and I was thinking about it, why mixed light in California is so great because of the climate that we already have now. But when you think about people wanting to do indoor, what about when things get like federally legal and you can grow in Texas, or you can grow somewhere where power is like extremely cheap, or
Yeah.
you know, I guess if you could have water, there's another important factor, you know. But if you have places that have such a cheaper area to grow, why would you want to grow in Sacramento where you have, you know, this huge thing? So it's just gonna get cheaper,
Yeah,
more
it gets
affordable because they
taxed.
can do it efficiently.
There's something in the air here, and the soil. It's something like I seen weed that's grown in Oregon and Washington and other places, and they have, you know, mixed light and controlled systems. But Cali, man, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I don't
Another
have.
California. I don't know what it is. We have the
Yeah.
weather for it.
It makes sense. I mean, I've never experienced it firsthand. Going up there and just
Indoor.
be like, it doesn't care. Like if you know whatever pre-bagged mixed soil you could have bought, it's just not the same as if you grew this
Nope.
here.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure that the environment is going to make a huge difference. Like even with like you're saying, the air and stuff like that seems pretty.
I don't know. I'm not.
See,
I'm not a scientist.
no, I hear you.
But
You're gonna know
I've
and look
tried
at it.
other
Yeah.
places weed, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
No, I totally know what you're saying, because there's nothing. You're gonna have the best weed. There's a reason why California
Yeah.
Right.
weed is known through the entire world. That's, you know, there's
Yeah.
a reason for it.
For
Right.
sure. Yeah, you look at like even other states have a hard time growing good. Even Oklahoma, all the places where it's legal right now too, they don't even grow. I mean, you get some places that grow some good stuff, but
I don't hear people bragging about it. Like,
but
they do
they're
about
not
California.
bragging. They're not
Yeah,
paying
I'm not
double the
saying
price
it's bad,
shipping it.
you
You
know,
know,
I'm not saying it's bad at all. I've seen some really good bud, like the club in. I had a club in Vegas one time,
Yeah.
and they had good bud.
yeah.
So I mean,
I mean, I think
but it,
Yeah.
there is good bud out there. I think it's just not as. I mean, there's some great bud.
Yeah,
all over.
I
here.
definitely would say though, just indoor too. There's a lot of like people can grow great indoor in the great places because you just have the ability to recreate so much that you can't in a greenhouse.
Yeah.
So I
Right.
definitely feel like, you know, Nevada. I've seen some fucking. Now that I'm thinking about it, I've seen some fire out of Nevada. Tahoe Hydroponics, Lit Farms,
yeah.
dude. They have some fire ass stuff. Because
Yeah.
there was a dispensary right off the strip, the big one.
Reef?
Planet
Reef.
Oh, you're not talking about
Reef.
Planet 13.
I did that though.
Yeah, I was nuts. Nuts.
We did 24 hours in Vegas, and we just went there, got a little crazy, went and seen that, and that was
Damn, I'm about to go to Vegas in 2 days.
What,
so
you
maybe I'll go
did
there.
24
It's-
hours in Vegas?
yeah. We just went
Nice.
for my buddy's birthday. We just went to Vegas for 24 hours and just raged. But they have what he's talking about. You know what that is? The warehouse. Well, it's like a experience, it's like a hallucinogenic experience.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how to explain it. It's a warehouse
What's
that has
it
like
called?
what is it called?
Planet 13? Is that the one?
Planet 51? Wait.
Or Area 51.
Area 15 or something. It's like, dude, it's something weird.
I'm
so
kinda high.
you walk in.
I mix up
Yeah.
that and
Yeah.
the dispensary because they have a dispensary there too, a big ass one in Vegas. Yeah, but yeah. Anyway,
It's nuts. You walk in, you pay for this tour, and you walk into a grocery store, and then you like you'll open the grocery door to where the milk's at. And then you walk into the secret pathway that's into this crazy experience.
Oh,
And now
that's
you're,
dope.
dude, and you're just going through all these different rooms that have a bunch of stuff.
Wild.
So you take mushrooms and you walk
Yeah.
through. That's
You
dope,
did. It
dog.
was cool. It was cool. And then I realized I was like, all right, I'm just sitting in this thing. I was like, I need to get the I need to go outside ASAP.
Yeah.
Get me out of here.
Time to go.
Sunlight.
We only got 4 hours left.
Yeah.
Been in there for 16 hours.
Dude, they set you up. You go into the thing, you pay for the experience, and then they don't have any water on the other side. So everyone that's in there is in this hot ass building because everyone's running around, but they got no water. So if you want to even get a sip, or you're thinking about a sip of water, you're out of the whole exhibit. You know, that's probably how they keep all these people from not sitting in there for 20 hours.
They're like, oh, I need to get some water.
Dude, I was like,
I would die in there. I need water.
I'm parched.
I know,
completely
right?
parched, and I can't even walk around and hit this slide no more. I'm going over to this.
It's a cottonmouth nightmare.
Yeah.
You know?
Fuck.
That's fucking
That's
wild.
funny, bro. But yeah. What other new things you got coming your way, man?
Man, so that performance in August 29th at the, I forget what that fairgrounds is called.
Eldorado, is it
It's like
Eldorado County
Placerville
Fairgrounds?
Fairgrounds?
That's
Placerville
dope.
something?
It's El Dorado County Fairgrounds
In Placerville.
in Placerville.
Yeah, that, just
New
being
music? New music?
No, yeah,
Yeah.
new music, dude. I've made my favorite song that I've made so far. Watch
Oh,
people,
wow.
that sounds
Did
dumb.
you
but-
take advantage of COVID shutdown time to make new music?
Dude, honestly, I would be lying to you if I said I took full advantage of it. Just because when COVID happened, one, my other business of cultivation didn't slow down one bit. So that was still full steam ahead, you know, and being a new dad, I definitely took the time of just, even with the whole corona, just to like, it was a huge, nice, healthy reset, you know? So just being around to be a dad, raise my daughter was just like the coolest experience. So I definitely like embraced that a lot during the whole, coronavirus thing. But I did make some new music, like the new shit I got.
Nice.
It's fire.
Oh, that's dope.
Fire. It's my,
Can't
yeah.
wait to hear it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Your best music comes when you're inspired by family. dude.
Yeah, man,
Oh,
100%.
facts.
It was just, you just have just moments, dude. I always feel like when you make great songs, you're like trying to like capture like a lightning in the bottle thing. Like you'll hear something, it inspires a lyric, it inspires a melody, whatever you're doing, and you're trying to create it. But me and Ted Digital, he's just dude's a savage. I went and took a trip to Puerto Rico like 2-3 years ago, and we were talking about it. Just you kind of like pre-game every studio session with a dope conversation, and we were talking about it, and then he started making just a super tropical, and we just started. Man, it was. It's one of those
good.
lightning in the bottle moments where you're like fired up.
Right place, right
Right,
time.
yes. Turn
right
the mic
melody.
on,
It's a vibe.
capture that.
Everything's
Yeah.
in sync, and you guys
Yes.
fucking go.
Yeah, and it's got
I
a
love
big
that.
ass feature on it now. So I got a dope feature on it. I can't say who it is yet,
Not
but
yet.
No, not
It's
yet. But it's
spoken.
I got a
When?
I got a big
Yeah,
ass.
when are we
dude.
looking
You gotta
at it?
throw it. You're gonna get trolled by the internet. but
Yeah, it's
when?
I got to do it soon, dude. I was gonna do it this year, but I'm just. It's a summer song.
Oh,
Okay.
We're in the
So
middle
when
of
you,
the
I know
summer.
you
Let's
don't want
go.
to. Hey, as a
We're kind of
you're-
in the middle to the end.
You're trying. You're not gonna release a hoodie in the summer.
right.
You know
Yeah.
that there's certain things that where I'm just like kicking myself in the ass. It's either I'm gonna just drop it. Obviously, do whatever promo I'm gonna do and drop it this like really really soon.
Okay.
Or I might have to wait till next year. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. It's gonna be soon. If people
Cool.
hit me up enough and they want to hear it, so I
Yeah,
might have to do
shit.
it.
Well,
Hit 'em
let's
up.
hit
I
them
wanna
up,
hear it.
everybody.
Hell yeah.
Everybody get to it. Well, thank you very much for coming,
Dude, yeah,
Bugbee.
this was fucking great.
We appreciate you, and we appreciate what you do to represent the city of Sacramento
Yeah,
and
man.
California. Appreciate you coming on.
Appreciate you guys. Come here.
And
Twist this dick.
twist his dick.
Come over here. We'll line up.
We want to thank all of our support, Preferred Gardens, Calibis, Fresh Press, Fiori Delivery. And what you got? Golden Valley Farms.
Shout out Golden Valley Farms. Follow me on Instagram at Bugbee.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna be
Give 'em a follow.
dropping some fire ass shit soon. Yeah, and I'm planning on having product to the shelves, man. Golden Valley Farms
Nice.
is what it'll be under, and then just excited.
That's
We
dope.
doing it all 2021.
Woo!
2022.
That's what you heard it here
Let's
first.
get it.
I'm coming.
Thanks to the background, everybody.
Yes,
we
thanks to
appreciate
our
you,
guys.
Des, everyone. Rotation, we out.
Yeah,
Thanks.
we're out. Take care, guys.
This shit's insane.